Welcome to part 2 of this video on comparing poetry. We've just looked at a poem by Ben Jonson, On My First Son, and now we're going to look at a more modern poem written by W.H. Auden in 1938 called Funeral Blues. I'll just scroll through it now for you so you can pause the video and have a read. It's a bit longer than the Ben Jonson poem. Great. So firstly, we have to look at form. Like the Ben Jonson poem, this poem is also an elegy. It is expressing sorrow at the death of a loved one. But obviously you've noticed by reading it that it is very different in style and tone to the Ben Jonson poem. And you can tell as well from just reading a couple of lines out loud: stop all the clocks, cut off the telephone, prevent the dog from barking with a juicy bone. The kind of bouncing rhythm of it hints that it is very song-like, and I do happen to know that it was originally written as a cabaret song with the composer Benjamin Britten. So that's why it's very lyrical and sounds like a song. Then move on to look at structure. So this looks a bit complicated, but I'll go through it slowly, bit by bit. The structure of this poem is very interesting. So we look at metre. The metre of this poem, so the rhythm, is mainly regular iambic pentameter, which we talked about in the Ben Jonson poem: 5 sets of 1 unstressed and 1 stressed syllable. Stop all the clocks, cut off the telephone. So here I've written 5, which represents iambic pentameter. You can see that all the way down the poem. And the other rhythm that is very common to this poem is iambic hexameter, which is simply the same as iambic pentameter, but 6 sets of these syllables. So prevent, 1, the dog, 2, from bar, 3, king with, 4, a Jew, 5, see bone, 6. So 6 sets of 1 unstressed and 1 stressed syllable. So most of the stanzas go either pentameter or hexameter. You can see that where I've put 5 and 6 down the side. So pretty much most of the lines in this poem have a regular rhythm. However, as you can see, there are 3 stars here where the rhythm...
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're looking for an amazing A-level English literature resource, join me today in my series of engaging bite-sized video tutorials. Together, we will concisely cover all the important concepts required by your exam board specification, as well as practically apply what we have learnt through exam-style questions, focusing on how best to structure your answers in order to maximise marks. See you soon, and together let's make A-level English literature a walk in the park.